Hello and welcome back to another video. Today, instead of a hanging ceiling fan and a running of a ceiling fan, today we're going to be looking at one which I've just acquired. I'm not 100% certain what this is just yet, and I've not looked at the tag yet, but I will be soon. You'll probably know by the title of the video or whatnot, but it's some kind of Fantasia, and I think it has some issues. Now, I think one is possibly noticeable already. I think it's this blade here. It's bent upwards and is kind of bending. So you've got all these blades like here, kind of like bend off that way, and then that one's kind of going around the other way. I did get this free off Marketplace. So, first hand, me and you are going to see what happens with this. I've cleaned it before starting filming, and I'm glad I did. This thing has seen plenty of use within a conservatory, but has probably never been cleaned in its life, I don't think. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, if I'm just going to scrap it for parts for others, or if I'm going to sell it. I don't think I'm going to sell it if it's got a bent blade, and I don't think I'll be able to really easily get a replacement blade. So I'm probably not going to bother unless I can bend it. Unless I can bend the blade backwards, I guess, maybe into its original position, but we'll find out. Anyway, my next thing to do is to take off the blades, which are finally clean, and motor housing will need a clean as well. This is metal, weirdly enough. I've got a Kensington in the garage from 1995, which is a plastic housing, and this thing is a lot newer, and yet this one doesn't have a plastic housing, so that's nice. Let me quickly, here's the mounting bracket. It's just your generic, that's solid metal, that, so that will be good for hanging up. So it's got a longish down rod as well on it, so I'm guessing this thing wasn't a conservatory if I didn't say it. And there's no washers on those. Some of them are washers, but this blade doesn't. Two of the blades don't have washers on the blades. Something's not right there. Oh, there's a washer underneath it. There's another washer. There's two more. What? Alright. So all the blades off. I'm going to take the down rod off as well, because that's just going to be havoc if I leave it on there. Anyway, I've got all 5 of the blades off now. So it's nice. So I've got those there. I can shove those on the one in my room at the moment. I could put this thing up in my room if I just get the down rod a bit shorter. Anyway, you can see I've not actually looked at the bottom of this yet. We've got a Fantasia fob pull chain on this, which looks very nice in silver. I really like that. Anyway, do we have a Fantasia logo? We do. Look at that. Very nice. Anyway, oh, there's a washer. We've got a washer. We've got 4 washers. No more? No. Right. Anyway, let's get this down or off. Where we are? There we are. famous fruit. Come on. So there's our down rod. Anyway, let's have a quick inspection. What this is. Capri Combi. In white finish. Very nice. I think I will be keeping it. This is a date 2010, 03/2010. Yes, I will be cleaning this, don't you worry. Let's get to cleaning. I've got my blue roll. I don't think it's the best to use, but I've got some multi-surface cleaner. It's definitely nowhere near the best to use for something like this, but it'll get the job done. And very well. Wow. I will clean the motor housing and stuff like that. We can see how dirty it is. Don't want to keep that on your screen for too long because it's not very nice. And I've seen worse. So I've seen worse on this fan that I possibly put at the start of the video when I was talking about how dirty the blades were. Okay. Blade brackets will come off and everything as well. I'm just kind of got to do things as I go. Bit dirty inside, so I'll get those done soon as well. Can't really leave anything out of cleaning this thing. When I've had other fans up here and I've been taking them apart like this, I've had the screws where I've unscrewed them, taken the screwdriver away, and then the screw has fallen into the motor housing. I've had that multiple times. Right, there we go. Your little Capri motor. It's very nice. I think no way. Hello, little buddy. Anyway, past that minor inconvenience of a snail invading, it's fully off. Now, I did not harm the snail, if anyone was wondering. It seems to have pretty spectacular bearings. And runs almost silently. That's very nice. So I think the blades, I'm gonna get looking into that a little bit. But yeah, that is my newly acquired Fantasia Capri. Thank you to anyone who did watch it to this bit of the video where it's mostly just cleaning it, but including dismantling it as well. So you got a down rod, which is quite a long down rod to be honest, for a little Capri like this. I'm surprised how these haven't sagged, because I'm guessing this was in a conservatory. Here's one last look at the tag. 91 centimeters, Capri Combi white. There we are. Thank you for watching.